course when you have those opportunities.
Yeah, I mean, it's important to know all that, and Blaney's smart enough to know when that is, and he's got enough confidence now. He's always had good ideas. He just has enough confidence in a big enough platform where his voice is louder, and he's confident enough to assert his opinion. Great. NASCAR has given us a platform to do that internally, and they listen. They might not always do exactly what we say, but there's always more than one way to do things, and there's always different perspectives that get weighed into it as well. So, but I'd say we have a pretty open relationship with NASCAR right now. Probably one of the better relationships we've had with them here recently. So I feel good about that, and Blaney's not going to hurt that at all.
What is it about this track? Sorry. What is it about this track that makes it so special for you and brings that good feeling for you when you come out underneath that turret?
What makes it special, I mean, it's Daytona. I mean, I don't know what else you need to know about it. I mean, the history of our sport is built here. So when you pull in here, you know what that is all about. And obviously this whole time leading up to it, all the pre-race stuff, the duels, the qualifying tonight, all those things. It's all real and makes you feel like it's really special for sure.
What's your most fond memory of the event?
Winning it. Definitely the best one. I have other memories, but they're not as nice.
To that point, there's a lot fewer guys in this field who have won it than haven't won it. To be someone who can say that they are a Daytona 500 champion, obviously you've got the Cup championships to go along with it, but being a Daytona 500 champion, what does that carry? And what kind of a hole does it leave on a resume that may not have it?
It's nice to, I mean, it's obviously great. It's an amazing accomplishment. It's really hard to do. Does it make your career? No. I'd give up 10 500s for one championship all day long. Not saying it's a small race by no means. I just weigh a championship in a lot bigger way. With that said, it's the second biggest race of the year. Phoenix is the largest one now with the way the playoffs are. And that's a big opportunity. Obviously, if you really want to win it. But it doesn't mean that you can win the 500 and never win another race and just ride that for the rest of your life and expect to have a job 10 years from now. Not going to happen. But it definitely does propel your career. It definitely is a big deal. It's something special to have your name on that trophy, no doubt. A lot of really cool things come along with it, but still next week we got a race 2 in Atlanta. We got, we still got to keep going from there too.
I think about guys like
Joey. How do you compare the level of parity across this series compared to when you got here?
Oh, I mean, it's far closer ever since the next gen car was introduced. That brought us all. Really, what you see qualifying today, how close everybody is. I mean, it's at a 2.5 mile racetrack. I mean, it's freaking like, what? It's going to be tight. It's no different than what you see in IndyCar, right? I mean, you get a spec series like that, and spec cars, and everyone's going to be really, really close. It just makes the details matter more and more.
Joey, what don't you during ring delays?
I'm usually on the pit box or in the hauler.
You got a go-to snack?
Not particularly. No, I mean, if I have time, I'll just have a protein bar.
Do you look ahead at forecasts like this weekend? For instance,
I look. I mean, I don't put much weight into it yet, but I've heard plenty. But as probably after the duels, I'll get a little bit more into seeing what that's going to be like, so we know what to kind of. The big thing is are we racing at night, or are we going to race in the day, or are we going to race the next day? Like those things are really kind of important to know as you go into practice on Friday.
Going back to the not as good memories as you winning, how often did you think about last year's finish again with Stenhouse beating you to the caution? How often did you think about that or think, what could I do differently, if you did at all?
Yeah, I mean, that one's I thought about some, but I kind of got over that one pretty quick. That one didn't make me as upset because, I mean, just things happened behind me that was out of my control. And what would have happened if we kept racing all the way around? Like, there's a lot of what ifs that I didn't make a bad move. Like, I was in the lead. like things were going really well, right? Like when they wrecked, I was leading. When they threw the caution, I was not. But there's nothing I could have done differently. Yeah, I mean the other ones stick in my mind for sure. But yeah, it is what it is.
And then I talked to Chris Buescher, and he said, he praised kind of like how well the Fords were able to hook up and work together. With the new nose, do you kind of see the same teamwork, or there'll be some differences, or getting used to pushing each other with the new style?
I'm sure we'll figure it out. I mean, it may be a little different. I don't know. We'll have to just get out there and see.
Okay. And then circling back, did you and Ty kind of talk after getting back from LA? Okay. All right. Thank you.
Hey everyone, Dalton Hopkins here with Frontstretch.com. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and check out one of the 2 videos next to me to see more of our racing content.